Hello and welcome to the rather sweaty confines of my old camper van, and we're here for an unboxing video, and who on the internet doesn't love them? This is the second one we've done in collaboration with Angling Direct. My colleague Joe was able to do the first one, and now it's my turn to have made a list and have kind of forgotten about it. So this is genuinely a sealed box from Angling Direct. I spent a good afternoon scrolling through the website, and Joe, the editor of CARPology, said try and choose some left field items that aren't necessarily associated just with carp fishing, maybe some older tackle items, have a bit of fun and see what you come up with. And I did so, and I honestly can't quite remember exactly what I ordered. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm almost going into it as blind as you are watching it, and you can win all of this, not just the box here, but also this large box to my left-hand side here. You can win all of it. It's not going back to Angling Direct. It's not going into my own tackle box. So at the end, I'll tell you exactly what you need to do to stand a chance of winning it all. So I'm excited. I've got my wonky table here in my camper van, got some scissors. Let's open this box up and see what's inside. So let's score along there. And at the back, if I can manage it without damaging things. Right, here we go. What's inside? What have Angling Direct sent to me? Obviously, I did order this, and I think there was some rhyme or reason to what I chose, but let's have a look. Throw some packaging out the way. Oh, something I can see, Angling Direct branded sweets. Thank you for these, AD. Haribo fruit gum, and they look like little jellyfish to me. So we'll keep those in the box. So the winner will also get these as well. And there's some other stuff. Let's have a look. What? So the first item is a Berkley. Yeah, we'll call them Berkley. They're American, aren't they? So rather than Barkley, Berkley. It's a line stripper. Now, if you're anything like me, you probably hate stripping old line off your reels. It's a real drag, no pun intended there. And, you know, normally it's that old-fashioned wind it round your elbows, round your wrists, constrict the flow of blood around your arm, or just pull it off in a big old tangle. This is a little battery-powered device that will strip line for you. So you put the line inside and it coils it up and chucks it out the other side. And one thing I would say is the Anglers National Line Recycling Scheme. If you're not aware of them, do have a Google about them. They recycle old mono and braid that otherwise would rot for tens, hundreds of years in landfill. So there's free bins at tackle shops and lakes around the country where you can just dump your old line. So if you're stripping line, then do take it to be recycled. This is a neat little, as I say, battery-powered device for stripping line nice and quickly. And yeah, almost forgot, there's actually a little sharpening stone at the top for honing your hooks as well. So it's a two-in-one item. So yeah, been around for a while, but something you perhaps haven't seen on too many tackle shop displays for a while. What else have we got? Let's have a look, what's that? Now, I'm a big fan of these. I think obviously PVA bags dominate certain waters at the moment and are obviously a very popular tactic, but they can be a bit time consuming if you've got to dry rigs before you retie a bag. Method feeder, a lot of anglers associate that with smaller carp and match fishing, but it presents almost an equal sort of pile of bait as a PVA bag does. I really like big method feeders for carp. I think it's a really underrated tactic, perhaps a bit under the radar these days. So this is the ESP Mega Method Feeder. You put scalded pellet or dampened pellet into the mold, and then you press down with the feeder on top, and it creates a nice little ball just like a PVA bag. I don't think underwater, once the PVA bag has melted and once the pellets have dispersed from this, not sure the carp can tell the difference with your hook bait lying right in the center. Perhaps not as aerodynamic as a solid PVA bag. I reckon 60 yards, 80 yards at a real push. With these, they fly not quite as well as a well-made PVA bag, but on smaller waters, well-stocked waters, really good tactic. So that's why I've picked that. I think that's a bit of a hidden gem in the tackle shops these days. More sweets. Cheers, AD. There's lots of sugar in here. That's good. What have we got here? Imitation dog biscuits from Enterprise. I love these. I've had these for a number of years, and I think they've slightly tweaked the design recently. Basically, these are counterweighted fake mixers. So they're highly buoyant, and the hook sits out of the water. It sits on its back, and so it's ready like a claw, but the fish can't see it. It hasn't broken the water tension. It's not below the surface pulling the bait down. It's actually on its back lying upwards. So these highly buoyant baits are counterweighted by a split shot. It's a brown coloured split shot to match the colour of these hook baits, and that just helps them sink just below that water line with the hook lying above, ready for the fish to come and snaffle it. So these are probably my go-to hook baits when floater fishing. Really like them. Again, a bit of a hidden gem in some tackle shops. What else? What's wrapped in here? Why is it valuable? Is it fragile? Nah, it's liquid. Double wrapped, which is good. Thank you, AD. Right, this is hemp oil. Now I've chosen the sticky version. I know it's a really good quality hemp oil, but there's plenty out there. If you just want to go to the supermarket, then good oil is another example. But hemp oil is just brilliant. Talked about PVA bags. Injecting PVA bags with some of this oil has been a deadly tactic. I know some of the match carp anglers used it on linear to great effect, probably about 5 years ago or so now, and it's still a great tactic. It creates a real flat spot. You know when the fish are feeding on your hemp oil spot because it can flatten off the surface of the water. And I always have a bottle of this in my floater fishing kit, and I douse my freebies and my hook baits, my floater hook baits, in hemp oil, and it flattens off the surface. It flattens off the surface ripple. You can see better. You can see better with your polarizing glasses as well, and it helps you just create a sort of arena of attraction when floater fishing. It's just an all-time classic, really. Hemp oil. There's 500 mils of it, which will last quite a long time if you're glugging and dipping things in it. That's the sticky version there. Right, what else have we got? Now, a weed rake. Again, thinking of the summer tactics, then floater fishing is certainly one of them, but waters are increasingly weedy these days, and just clearing off a spot can be a real edge. This is one of Gardner's castable ones. Gardner do a range of castable weed rakes that I've used over the years. I think there's something for everyone in their range. This one's the fairly simple and easy to cast one. You could cast this off a normal, fairly soft carp rod, or just loop it onto your spod or marker rod so you're on the distance each time. And it's sort of bomb shaped, but with two arms that will attach to weed and drag it off the spot. And it doesn't have to be for weed either. If you're fishing in the autumn or you're fishing under overhanging trees, then this is great for just clearing the sort of leaf matter, the twigs and other detritus off the lake bed, so you can present your bait as effectively as possible. I think these are well worth having in every lead pouch, so that's why I've picked those. What else have we got? What's this? A bit colourful. This is from Fortis. Now, talking about all these tactics and a bit of a summer theme, then polarising sunglasses are an absolute must all year round, but particularly in the summer. These are the wraps from Fortis, which I think are their best-selling model. They're sort of a wrap around. They've got lenses in the corner, so your peripheral vision is fully polarised. Let's have a look in here. As I say, you can win all of this stuff, so I'll package it back up very carefully. But this is what you get with Fortis. Nice hard case. You've got little belt clippers here, where you can attach it to a rucksack as well. And inside, we've got a colourful little dust cloth, and it's embossed with the 𝘃𝗶𝗱𝗲 logo. That's Fortis's sort of mantra. And then in here, we've got the glasses themselves. These are the wraps. I won't take them out of the cellophane just yet, but they've got the switch lenses. That means that they react to how much light there is. So in low light, then they'll lighten off so you can see as much as possible. And in really harsh sunlight, then they'll darken off so you're not dazzled. So sort of reactive lenses in there, really useful. And that's in their best-selling wraps model. Put that over there. What have we got left? There's lots of sweets in here, so whoever does win, there's plenty of gummy fish in here. All right, okay, this is where I might get flamed in the comments. And I can take it, I think. I'm proud that when I go fishing, I take a hot water bottle. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care if you think carp fishing's gone soft. In the winter, a hot water bottle is a big edge. I really believe it. That's why I've picked this one. Obviously, it doesn't have to be a Carp branded hot water bottle that you buy. Buy one from Boots if you want, but I've chosen the camo light one from Fox. Caught my eye on the Angling Direct website. And yeah, it just makes fishing more comfortable. Remember that your sleeping bag doesn't add heat. It hasn't got any heat generating properties. Your sleeping bag relies on your own body heat or any other heat, such as stuff generated from a hot water bottle, and it keeps that heat in. So when you get into a sleeping bag in the winter, don't expect it to be warm instantly. It has to rely on your body heat to warm it up. But this is a way to get your sleeping bag nice and warm and stays warm as well. So a hot water bottle wrapped in a fleecy sort of lining. This is the Fox Camo Light version. Big edge to me. I don't care what anyone says, hot water bottle is a big edge. You can just keep it in your bed chair folded flat. I keep it in my bed chair all year round, just in case I'm caught out by, you know, a late spring frost or something like that, and boil the water in the kettle and away you go. So I'm a proud fan of the hot water bottle in carp fishing. That's why I've added that one in. Have we got anything left in here? No, just lots of sweets. So whoever wins this, I'll keep those sweets in there. There is one more box. Clearly, this item couldn't fit inside the box, but it's another item that, again, I'm a big fan of. That's why I've chosen it, but something that perhaps gets overlooked a little bit. If you're an angler and you want to sit somewhere other than your bed chair, then you might sit on your bucket, or you might take a guest chair. Now, both those are absolutely fine. I really like a seat that sits across your bed chair, so sits at right angles to the way your bed chair lies and just gives you a bit of back support. I know it's really carpy to have that 𝘃𝗶𝗱𝗲 pose where you're hunched over, sort of cuddling a mug of tea or coffee, looking for fish, but as you get to my age, your back starts to go, and so a bit of back support on your bed chair is a really good thing, and that's what one of these is. This is the Tracker RLX bed chair seat. Hopefully you can see there's an illustration of what it does. It hasn't got legs as such, it just sort of hooks securely over your bed chair, and then you've got a bit of back support, and you can fold it up in your bed chair and just take it with you, and you'll barely notice any additional weight. So really useful item, and that's why I've included this one, and obviously it didn't fit inside the main box. So that's a rundown, a little list of items that perhaps a bit left field, perhaps something that you might not have seen for a little while, but something I hope there's something for everyone. And if you want to win it, then you can. So the way to win it is you have to subscribe to the CARPology channel and subscribe to the Angling Direct channel, and then leave a comment beneath this video, #CARPology. So we want to see #CARPology beneath this video, and we want to see that you're subscribed to CARPology and to the Angling Direct channel. We will pick the winner and announce it on our community tab on this channel. But for now, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you soon.